So what was the name of that song again?
The name of the song is Empress.
Okay, let's try it again. Action. Hosted by Tommy Dangerfield. Fam. Dangerfield. Fam. No. Cut.
Stop it. Look, I'm trying to get nominated for this year's Yours Awards. But I don't want his ass butchering my name.
He can't even say Yours Awards right. Like, who the fuck is this guy anyways?
It's his damn show. Do you understand? Do you?
Was that y'all playing that 2020 Yours Awards promo?
No, dude. I was just paying my bill. Or didn't pay a bill.
Oh shit! My phone been dead for 3 days. You know what my charge at? It couldn't have been me.
We don't play that promo around here. Half the motherfuckers gave me the wrong name. Bullshit.
Oh, hold up. I don't think you want none of that. That might be that Delta.
Delta. All right. So the Yours Awards this year is November 6th, 4 p.m. at Hollywood Entertainment at 155 South Florissant. Make sure y'all put it in your calendar and vote. It was nice meeting you again, Mary Bang.
What? I thought your name was Mary Jane. When did you change it?
I didn't. It's Jane, not Bane. I got Bane.
Go vote on soldierbyblood.com under Yours Awards. You can vote every 24 hours until October 17th, so continue to vote. And remember, this is Yours Awards show.
Wanna use my plastic, girl, just like I like it, girl. Gonna bring another girl. Yeah, you know I'm a blessing, girl. Wide fucking open, girl. You know I'm listening, girl. Let's give me that wah-wah. No problem, top off. That vitamin D off, get you lit up in your hot spot. Ass up, pussy out.
I'm stuck in a dream, trying to enhance. I'm fighting these demons, trying to be the man. I got 48 hours to implement the plan. Time to check the sound, scan skies, the planets fan. Nope, I'm stuck in this dream, trying to enhance. I'm fighting these demons, trying to be the man. I got 48 hours to implement the plan. Time to check the sound, scan stars don't compare to a supernova.
Okay, what up, man? Welcome to the J. Garrett Show. And before I get started, y'all, I had to take me a break for about 2-3 weeks, man. I had to press my reset button.
Reset.
I had to press the reset button, man, because I went maybe like a month and a half just strong, trying to hit subject matters that I carried on my heart. You know what I'm saying? And, it's a lot of frivolous conversation that I could talk about, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, just trying to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? But I had to press the reset button. So, you know how they say you're supposed to grind? That's all I hear nowadays is grind, get the bag. But one thing I realized, you know what I'm saying, even when you sleep, money still passing hands. Like, you can't get money all day and forever. Like, I don't care.
You can't get all the money.
You can't get all the money, man. Like, you gotta take a nap. You know what I mean? You gotta take a nap, man, and reset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, the subject matter is balance. Because I had to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working myself mentally so hard to where I'm like, hold on, I gotta take a break. You know what I mean? I'm running out of, subject matters, and I have to live a little, too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to catch up on some shit, live a little, then I'll come back and talk about it. You know what I mean? But before I get started, I got my brother, Ronnie Yamin, in the building.
Out to balance or having that awareness, man, or just taking some time to yourself. A lot of times we don't do that. Man, so salute to you, and man, that's the subject matter we talking about today, balance, man. It's much needed. So, yeah, good for you, man. You look refreshed.
I do, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, now real shit, man. Like one thing I realized about brothers, man. Like we have a problem with complimenting another brother, man. Hey, I'm a type person where, hey, if I see you out and about, man, you look good, you on top of your shit, I'ma tell you, I'ma salute you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you look good, you on top of your shit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we should definitely do that.
Damn right. You know what I mean? So
compliment. I tell my brothers I love you. Now I ain't gonna tell you look cute.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, say you look cute. It's a problem.
Nice eyes and stuff, man. That's different though. So
that's too much. Yeah, that's too much.
Talking about, hey, you got a nice build, bro. Nah, bro, nah.
You know what? Good. Keep up the good work, man. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Hey, and I got my guy Antoine Larry in the building, man.
It's a perfect topic for me to get in on, man. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get it cracking.
Especially me. Perfect timing, man. It's like, man, it was alignment that this topic came about, man, because I was seeking balance in my own life, man, just trying to reassess some things, reorganize some things, man, and provide some balance, because I was way out of balance. I was so out of whack, bro. So this is timely for me.
And you know what, man? Like they have church on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you know, for me, like on my Sundays, just to come out, you know what I'm saying, and have a subject matter to talk about that might have been lingering on my head for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? I have to take a emotional shit. You know what I'm saying? and my thing is, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I used to be one of those guys that I would act like I know every damn thing, but I wouldn't ask questions.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you ever had somebody tell you, man, hey, if it's something that you don't understand, you can ask now?
Yeah.
I'll be quiet in the motherfucker. Act like I know, because I don't want to, like, I'm dumb in the motherfucker.
Right,
You hear me?
right.
Because I'm a type person where you might have to tell me about 2-3 times before I straight up, you know what I'm saying, let it stick and comprehend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way.
Yeah. So, but going back to balance, like, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, even just going on stage and trying to do the comedy, right? I start realizing I'm going to so many open mics, I'm running out of outfits and shit.
I'm
like, God damn, I ain't got no clothes. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on, I got to fall back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to do these shows and get myself out there. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, man. I got to fall back and, you know, go shopping and get my gear game up, man. Because, you know, I'm one of them guys, man. When I hit the stage, I try to look good, goddamn it. Like, I don't like to look like I just woke out the motherfucking bed and just walked on the goddamn stage, because I feel like ain't nobody gonna take you serious. And you know how people, they judge your exterior, man.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, but they do.
Yeah. So you may have to pull back when you realize, man, you circulating outfits, man. You know, people see you on social media, it be like, damn, he was everywhere now. That was the same outfit, but different days, bro. They think you're grind hard as a motherfucker.
And then you know what? And somebody might call me out and be like, hey, Jay, we need you to do this here, and there. I'm going to make up a lie. I'm going to say, man, I got COVID and shit.
Yeah.
Instead of me just saying, man, I can't make it because I ain't got no clothes, outfits to put on, I'm going to say, man, do the COVID.
Yeah.
You know,
I ain't gonna make it. Do the COVID, bro. Unless you got a COVID fund, it's about 400.
You had COVID 3 months in a row, bro. What's up?
You know what I'm saying? You know, they can't question you, man. Like COVID, just like religion. Like, no matter, if you put religion on it, don't nobody question it. Like, it's a go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, but going back to the balance, man, like, I've been going so hard to where it kind of put a strain on my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because the girlie was like, damn, you ain't been touching me lately. You been just all go, and I had to sit back and be like, damn, you kind of right.
You get like that.
And then she said, whenever you come home, you just give me the sleepy J. she said, you just give me the sleepy J. So then I had to sit back and I was like, damn, you know, I got to balance this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Got to balance this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And then what's crazy, like, you know, even when I used to go to work, man, I work my ass off, right? Do overtime, you know what I'm saying, 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Next thing you know, you work too much.
Yeah.
You know, and then the relationship gets strained, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, I thought we supposed to get the damn money. I thought it was all about the money. But one thing I realized, man, whatever you chasing, something else get left behind.
Yeah.
So that balance is a motherfucker, man.
Because that balance just doesn't say that everything has an equal space in your life. Mm-hmm. That means everything has a proportion space. So you have to determine what are the things that are important. You have to place things in their proper context. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what that balance says to us. Because if something's heavier and something's lighter, you don't hold it at the same level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You make sure that the heavier thing gets your attention. And a lot of times, man, when we're working to support our family, right? But we got to remember, man, the objective is the family, maintaining the household, maintaining our relationships. And then you have to make a determination what relationships need nurturing the most, what relationship needs your time and energy the most. You know, what people. And I was having a problem with that, to be honest, because I'm the type of person who the people in my life I try to give my all to. You have to learn that not everybody is deserving of that level of intensity that you have to offer, that you have to give, you know? So you have to make a determination. And so what I've been doing, I just had to step back just like you and just have to make a determination. Usually I'm out the weekend, I'm still working. The weekend I'm still grinding. And sometimes I'm contributing so much to someone else's life that I had neglected mine. So I just stayed home cleaning up. And I was so mad at myself that I allowed my spot to get, so my spot was crazy. Reorganizing and just taking some self-care time for me. Because that balance was because I was out of whack, bro.
Okay. Man, how you feel about that, Antoine?
Well, when it comes to all this life in general, when you expected to do something great, you know what I'm saying? I always go to listen to like Hall of Fame speeches, like the people that get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Okay. That's
a blueprint of what you're gonna have to go through to get where if you want to be known as the greatest.
Yeah.
Right.
And the balance come in as knowing that you have to do these things, but at the same time, like he said, nurturing. You got to nurture everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it is hard. It's a hard thing, but if it's with your greatness and with your heart and who you are, you will know how to do it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And having the right people around you also will help that balance because they'll understand. Because people can see if you're working hard. Like, man, you need to chill out, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be around because it's strange. Man, I done been through it with my queen and didn't know it. Right. Until I stepped back and seen, okay, I'm stepping back, and now we back in that groove again because now we in the right groove. Yeah. When you grind, then you gonna get out the groove because the grind is the groove, and the grind is a motherfucker. So you do have to step back, man, and that's the balance to know when to step back, how to step back, but at the same time, you can step back into that grind and keep it continued.
Yeah, we just talk about that grind. I just read a quote that says you can't do a good job if your job is all you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And there was a story I remember. You have to what it implied. Well, the story is there was two men, an older man and a younger man, and they both were cutting down trees. That was their job. And so the older man, he started out at a certain pace and he only cut it a certain amount. But the younger man, because of his youth, he was able to knock down a whole bunch of trees. But as the days go on, as time goes on, the number of trees he cut down would diminish. But the older guy, it was still the same. His numbers stayed the same. Until the younger guy, his numbers fell below the older guy. So he asked, and he said, man, I come out, I work twice as hard as you, and I'm not cutting trees, but I was cutting more trees before. He said, well, the older man says, well, while you just keep on working steadily, burning yourself out, I take time to sharpen my axe. You know what I'm saying? You have to take time to do the things necessary. You know, sometimes we ain't maintaining. We just steady jumping in the deep end and trying to get the work done, but sometimes we have to take care of ourselves so that we can do the work.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
I like that.
And you know what? Man, sometimes I be asking myself, sometimes I think I overthink sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, if I don't put enough thought into it, now I feel like I'm underthinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to find that balance of, you know, like, damn, am I like, is this my gut I'm moving off of, or is this something that am I forced to do this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes I think like, you know, like, can you tell if you're overthinking?
Yeah.
If you're putting too much thought in something, like how you ever?
You can, and the first thing of anything, because we get taught to overthink.
Yeah.
Anytime we train, it's overtraining for the actual situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna overthink, but that's part of it. You supposed to overthink, but don't let it take over you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can overthink. Okay, you in here, man. Somebody might blah blah blah, but you ain't finna. Oh, I'm finna get out of here because of that. No, you gonna sit down. You gonna exude everything. But we all I know I overthink on a regular, but I don't let it consume me.
Give me an example.
Just going to an event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people that don't fuck with me. How do I know what they own?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can think, damn, should I go here? Maybe they own this, maybe. Nah, I'm finna go here and I'm gonna support who I'm supporting.
Right.
And then whatever happens, I'ma act accordingly to what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by it. Because we do it, man. That's what we supposed to do in reality.
Right.
Because if you don't, like you said, if you underthink it, it's worse to underthink something than overthink something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we all do that. So it's just about moving in the right fashion to where, you know what I'm saying, if it don't happen, it don't happen. But one time it might do.
Yeah.
Right.
But you already thought about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you
thinking
didn't
is
run
important.
from it.
Right.
Shit.
That's so critical, because that's what balance is. It's to operate with a certain level of awareness, and we can only gain that awareness through thinking, through critical analysis, through processing everything. You know.
Yeah.
So and there are some times where we may overthink things, but it's only in a sense that our thinking is distorted. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking for things that ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So all we have to do is assess the things before us, and we good. But stop looking for the things that ain't there.
Yeah, there you go. He just hit the spot right there.
Say that one more time.
I don't know, man.
Hey, look. I'm from the era of No Child Left Behind. Now, I told you, you might have to tell me 2 or 3 times for it to sink in. It's gonna be with me forever after that. You know what I'm saying? Say that one more time, man.
So know what you just said.
So if I could remember, because I was just riding the wave just now. But check this. I'm riding waves, man. You just jump back on the wave. I can't find that wave no more. Plus we old, bro. So now what I was trying to say is that you know, through our balance, awareness is the key. You know what I'm saying? So we have to gain awareness through thinking, through critical analysis, through processing things. You know. But the problem with overthinking is that when we start looking for things that aren't there. You know? So all we have to do is assess what's before us, make the proper determination based off of what's before us, and then proceed from there.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I was scared.
Hey, that's what we do, though.
Hey, man, we can go to a commercial break, man. We got some music.
Yeah.
We ride it out. And they freestyle. What we got?
Hit that 7.
Boy, 3 went south.
know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe it, bro. I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. I ain't gon' say I told you so. Fuck with that sleazy hoe. She gon' leave with the money, go and leave you in your business, bro. I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. On my way home, right where I belong. Finally made my mind up. Haters carry on. Time right, mind right. Head might turn to stone. Boss life, did it on my own. Haters on deck. I do it for respect. Bitches quick to judge if you don't get a check. Cause the paper gotta flow. Clear like Ace Road. Get it how I live if you really wanna know. I'm an STL nigga. 5 shot. Don't ask me why you dig unless you want it in your mind. And my haters they can suck. Big bitches better duck. Parade go in the pub. Put a meal in my cup. I put the food on that plate. Cause 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 I put the food on that plate. The bitch want my dick, she can wear. I ain't gon' say I told you so. A lot of people know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe me, bro. I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. I ain't gon' say I told you so. Fuck with that sleazy hoe. She gon' leave with the money, go and leave you in your feelings, bro. I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. I done made it this far, and I ain't going back. You can match your life if you thinking I'm a crack on shit. Makes my nerves tick. 10 pricks with hip sits. Who always wanna talk shit. Who never really had shit. Won't be the one that told you so. No bullshit gon' hold me though. This shit ain't before, then been here before. The exes, the O's, the friends, the foes. The odds that go against me. Murder the streets in first degree. Talking shit but action shit. I know you don't want this more than me. I ain't gon' say I told you so. A lot of people know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe me, bro. I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. I ain't gon' say I told you so. Don't fuck with that sleazy hoe. She gon' leave with the money, go and leave you in your feelings, bro. Say no more. I show you. Say no more. I show you.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. They pouring some of what the American vodka, bro.
This for the low.
He trying to get motherfucker that $2 Tuesday. I remember my girl one of them $2 Tuesdays, boy, at St. Louis nights. I feel clean out. Like I was hurt.
Hey, look, welcome back to the Jay Garrett Show, man. We got Ronnie Amin in the building.
What's up?
Salute. And we got Antoine Leary in the building, man. Hey,
What up, man?
if y'all need our podcast, y'all come in, y'all check them out, man. Soldier by Blood.
Yes, sir. Soldier by Blood. Soldier by Blood News Media on Spreaker. And just holler at us. Louis Wood Production also, man. We got it all cracking. Y'all can catch it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah, man. Like I say, if y'all got something you want to promote yourself or whatever you got going on, y'all check Antoine Leary out, man, and get yourself out there, man. Hey, why not invest in yourself?
That's what I'm
You know what I'm talking about? Fuck with Antoine, man.
Man, nothing but love for everybody out here doing it, man. Real talk. That's all I can show you.
Okay, now look, we back on the subject matter of balance.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I've been hearing about lately is the alpha male versus the beta male, right? Mm-hmm. The alpha male versus the beta male, right?
Okay.
So, you know, I did some research and shit. I'm looking at it or whatever. I'm like, okay, the alpha, the beta. Now, my thing is this. Like, with me, I'm not always alpha, and I'm not always beta. It's like I go like, my shit be on and off. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you should be able to hit, you should be able to camouflage in any situation that's You know what I'm saying?
That's amongst you. Yeah.
Cause like if I'm at home with my woman, right, and I'm on some alpha male shit just all day, I ain't finna get no coochie, man. Shit ain't, you know, like sometimes it ain't time for the ride.
Right.
It ain't time for the muscle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm a type person where I put a glove over my iron fist.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've been hearing a lot about it though. The alpha male versus the beta male is a top thing right now, man. How y'all feel about that?
Well, me personally, I think like you, like whenever there are popular categories of individuals or groups of people, I really don't adhere to them. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I read, I study, and I try to derive an understanding. But I'm not one who just falls in line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially in terms of alpha male and beta male, because I'm never gonna allow someone to determine or dictate what my manhood is. You know what I'm
All day.
Because oftentimes when you're placed in those categories, man, it makes it easier for you to be manipulated. You know what I'm saying? When we fall victim to that type of stuff.
Right.
What I can tell you is that I'm a black man in America trying to survive, trying to contribute to my community.
Right.
And my existence is based off of that.
Okay.
So, and I will be whatever I need to be in order to make those type of contributions, whatever I need to be in order to ensure that I'm successful at being a father, at being a husband, at being a community member. So if it means that whatever I fall in that category of alpha when it's time to go, that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But sometimes you got to fall back. Sometimes you have to be humble enough to know that you ain't to be, or somebody else is to be, and that you need to be a student. You need to sit back and learn and listen, or somebody else needs to be the instructor. You know what I'm saying? So it's about, again, balance.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's about balance. So I don't consider myself no alpha male, no beta male. I'm just a black man in America trying to survive.
God damn it. Right. Larry, how you feel about it, man?
No, he pretty much summed it up, but I'll also add to it, man. If it's any type of verses on that level, you know what I'm saying, it's really not. It says it's within itself. You know what I'm saying? There's no alpha male versus beta male. If you are alpha, you are alpha. If you're a beta, you're a beta.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. It's just period. But when it comes to people like how we get down with each other, I'm not looking at who is an alpha and who a beta.
Right.
I'm looking at who's strong and who about what they saying and all of that. And that don't contain alpha or beta. That just contains who you are as a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that's probably be around me that people would consider alpha males just because they talk a lot and they want they self to be heard more than everybody else.
Right.
But that even with that, they don't think they alpha males. That's just how they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I feel about it.
And then you got some people may try to manipulate your perception of them.
Yeah,
you know, they know that that's a designation, and then they try to act the part. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, stop. We can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See you,
before we deflate your alphaness, man. You know, so I'm not with those designations, man, because again, it gives people an opportunity to try to manipulate you, try to mind control you, or someone to try to, you know, act and play the part. You know, just be whatever you are. That's what you are.
Okay. Now look, check this out. I got this out the Google. It say alpha males are those at the top of the social status hierarchy. Alphas are typically described as the real men. In contrast are the beta males, the weak, submissive, subordinate guys who are low status and only get access to mates once women decide to settle down and go searching for a nice guy. This ain't me. This is what it's saying, right? So look, right? So all I'm saying, you know, by me reading this, right?
Right.
You know, by me just reading this, it's like, let me see, the weak, submissive, subordinate, who are low status. God damn.
Yeah,
you know, like okay, like when I'm in the house with my woman, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, like, I'm gonna cook. Shit. Like, you can lay back. You fall back, I'll cook. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, if you worked all day, I got the house. Shit, bed made. I want you to come home and relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it sound like a smart man.
You sound like a smart man.
Yeah, isn't that what it sound like to me? Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like I be, like, it's a time for everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, just based off of what you read, it falls back to that destination stuff, right? Which is it's all folly to me. Why I say this? Because I just came across an interview, and it was an interview with a billionaire, and they was talking about the billionaires, the earners. You know what I'm saying? The people who have most money in the world, right? All together, they got more money. Like the top 5 billion, they got all the money in the world. Got more money than everybody else on the earth, right?
Right.
And yet, you wouldn't describe them as alpha males. You wouldn't describe no Jeff Bezos as an alpha male. You wouldn't describe Bill Gates as no alpha male. And what's the dude who on Facebook? We know he's soft, and he ain't no alpha male. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no loud and boisterous people. They're not talkative. They don't deserve. I mean, they don't seek the spotlight. They don't beat on their chest. They're not what you would describe as an alpha male. But yet, they running things.
They running things. Right. Right.
What's that say?
Yeah. Yeah. You broke that down. You broke that down. But
what they do, they the one controlling the guys who think they alpha males. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who run government, the people in political office. Those ain't no alpha people, right? But yet they controlling the alpha people, like in the military, to go on the battlefield and die for their foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's about, man, I'm not with them destinations, bro.
Okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, you know what? I mean, like, I mean, you know, just as of right now,
it got bright in
here
too.
Hey, the people on camera, you all can see there was a whole room of people.
Yeah, everybody
I turned around, they gone. There was balloons everywhere. This was full of people. They were just playing games and stuff.
But you know what? That was respect though. Like
that was respect.
They left out of respect. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't, you know, it was respectfully, man. And happy birthday, Philosophy, man.
All day, appreciate
happy
it.
Happy motherfucking birthday, man.
Happy birthday to Smoke Love, baby.
He just left out, man. And yeah, check Philosophy out too, man. You check him out, man. He have, you know what I'm saying? He talk about substance, man. All his subject matters is substance, man. And I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I mean, bullshit sells, but to me, the real lasts forever, man. You know what I mean? So
that just blew my mind. Like you have to go to ninja school to pull that stuff off, right? Because I didn't see nobody leave, right?
I'm watching them, you know what I'm saying, but they left so, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, and you know what I'm saying, they didn't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't want to fuck the show up. Like I got it. Like, so when I came in, you know what I'm saying, all the balloons going, I ain't want to take the music away. I'm like, I damn near want to come back next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to kill the vibe, you know what I mean? Right. Shit, you know, but
we knew what was up, man, but it's all love in here, man.
Yeah.
All day.
And that goes back to balance, you know what I'm saying? Like me just coming in and just respecting the energy and what he had going on, you know what I'm saying? And he returned it as well, you know what I mean? And that's goes back to the balance of, you know what I'm saying, of respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but now, like I wanted to get into you know what I'm saying, being a parent. You know what I'm saying? The balance of being a parent, because sometimes, you know, by us, you know, by me, you know what I'm saying, having a roof over their head, me being a provider, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I felt like that the child can't speak. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm the overseer. But then over time, you know what I'm saying, I had to realize, like, hey, the child might have something to say. You know what I mean? Let me listen to you. So, you know, just being a teacher, you know what I'm saying, where do you find the balance of, you know, being a teacher and cutting it off and letting them speak, and you being, you know, the listener or the student, might I say?
I think you have to, as the young people say today, understand the assignment, right? So yes, you have the responsibility of a parent to establish order in a house, but why? You establish order in the house so that you can protect your children. And your job as a parent is to nurture and help cultivate them.
Okay.
So in doing that, it is so that they can be balanced. It is they can be functional people in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if that is the assignment, you also have to understand that these are little people. We call them children, but these are little people. Right. They will grow to be an adult. So you have to engage them in the way where you stimulate their reasoning and rationale, and you don't diminish their existence, because everybody knows that they are aware that I have an existence. I have to matter. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to stunt that. So if you tell your child to do something, as a parent, it shouldn't be just because I said so. You have to appeal to their ability to reason and rationale, because that's how they're going to be able to function and succeed in life. So you got to say, hey, you need to do this and explain why. Or if you discipline them, you have to discipline them and say, this is why I'm disciplining you. So you always give that child that level of respect. Because some people believe that he's the child or she's the child, they're not deserving of respect. I'm the parent, I'm the authority voice in the family, but that's going to cause your children to be imbalanced. Imbalanced and not functional. Yes, there should be authority in the home, right? But it's for a purpose. So you have to understand what the assignment is as a parent, so you don't be overbearing. And overprotective. Because sometimes you can be overprotective. Your job as a parent is to protect, but sometimes you can be so overprotective it causes them to be rebellious. You know what I'm saying? So you want them to respect you as a parent. And what is the greater amount of respect that can be derived than you saying, hey, these are the rules and these are why the rules exist. So now they can function understanding. Otherwise, they're going to question, damn, why I got to do this stupid?
Right,
you know?
right.
At least that's my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Antoine?
I believe you should always keep the door open for the conversation with your children. Don't shut them out. Don't always be they wrong. Just always have it open conversation, like an open door policy. That's all you can do for me. You can, the order thing is what you're supposed to do. That's supposed to be already in you. So he is absolutely correct. If you set their order, then they're supposed to abide by it, but you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some type of rebellion somewhere. You know this. It might not be, and then God bless that child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they not rebellion, they listen to everything you say, but you better be telling them the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I always say keep that open conversation that they can always come to you and talk to you, but at the same time, you are a person who can only show them. So they looking at you more than they listening to you anyway. So long as you are being who you are as that parent, and that's what it is, as far as listening and all that, that should be an open book for you. So
that was a problem for me too. Growing up, being told to do something, and then I'm seeing contradictions in the behavior. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the reasons why I rebelled as a child. You can't tell me not to get high and I see you blowing trees or doing something worse. You can't tell me to be respectful of women, be respectful of women, but you blowing backs out every night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, of course, and then I'm not going to see value in what you're trying to establish in the home. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, like the brother said, impart the lesson, establish the boundary, but you have to live with it and be a model of it yourself as a parent.
Right.
So and that's the balance of it.
Okay. All right, shit. Man, look, we finna go on a break, man. You got some more music? Man, we finna hit y'all with something, man. All right, we gonna be back, y'all.
Yeah.
This is the new craze. Uncycling right on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Buttons like 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. Hey rap divas, what the fuck you got on? I guess the real MCs musta came and gone. Musta left y'all in charge of the crown and throne. I guess them skinny jeans came with a matching thong. Your dress code forbidden, low hanging fruit. How you get your gun out when it's time to shoot? How you spending all this cheddar, not stacking your loot? Just capping and you rapping while I'm in high pursuit. Who's the best out here? It's me, no doubt. I slay the rest out here when I air shit out. You can work long hours while I move about. Now put an eye on your lip and just watch your mouth. Cause time is of the essence, shit, read it and weep. Cause this clout chasing over, now it's time to retreat. Man, these mumble rappers finished, they admitting defeat. The new craze, new wave, got them taking a seat. This is the new craze. Buttons like 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Buttons like 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. I'm here, motherfuckers, if you like it or not. I cleared the block out, fam. Now I'm taking your spot. I pulled the Glock out, fam. Know somebody got shot. I'm elevated, validated, man. I'm bubbling hot. The vest protect the chest from the 12-round burst. It's hard to take you serious when you carry a purse. I try to let you live, but you may rap worse. I'm insane, Austin Lane. Tell 'em bring me a hearse. Doctors couldn't stitch him with the help of a nurse. It's funny how I kill him with the clap from a verse. No need to pull the strap, I just write and rehearse. I just eat an MC and drink the ink from my thirst. Mumble rappers now dead, laid dormant and grave. Hip hop resurrected, still living and saved. I say thanks to lame rappers who looked up and got paid. The new craze, new wave, time for crusade. This is the new craze. Buttons like 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to Louis Wood, baby. Where your dreams can come true. Holy shit.
They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough. We getting it. We all about getting dough.
We getting it.
We all about getting dough.
We getting it.
We all about getting dough.
We getting it.
We all about getting dough. We get the bag, we snatch the bag. If you don't drop it, I'ma pick it up. Don't get twisted, we on the mission. We in this game to rip it up. Get rich or buck, you crony stuck. We in the strip club throwing bands. Holla at my fam, Mac. I need about 4 of them. Hey, re-up, I'm back. Let's stack, get racks.
Get them racks.
They whack, off tack, retract, bring back, pull up in the line.
Pull up in the line.
About to get this shit lit. Everybody with me rich and haters ain't spinning shit. Hey, make it flip. You know the rules. You know the rules. You know the rules. Slice it up, make it do what it do. Ooh, 100 bands when we land in the Grand. King Zeus, promo queen. That's another 100 bands. Let's count it. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough.
We getting it.
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 We all about getting dough.
We make it flip, you know the rules. We getting it. We light it up. It up. Ooh, we getting it. 100 bands when we land. Ooh, we getting it. Now that's another 100 bands, fam.
I'm all about the dough. These clowns are way too slow. I'm about to treat your hoe to this dick that's status quo. Cash out be popping, yo. Bank account on overflow. They ballin' out that, bro. We bringin' in overload. We got them packs and them bitches bitches hitting like hit 'em, man. We in a loop where you're too real, you might get banned. Call me Son of Sam, 44 in my hand. Decapitate anybody trying to take my span. We on a mission to get this cash. If you don't like, you kiss my ass. Ay, we in the club and we beating shit down. Tab open all night long, so start the next round. We clown. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough. 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 We all about getting dough.
That crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you notice everybody who ball here up top, and bottom of their head. People who got hair on top of their head, seem like it.
Now that's another 100 bands, fam.
It's either
Either or.
Either or.
That's
man.
balance. That's
Balance
what
ain't
we
it,
talking
man?
about.
That's crazy, man. I miss my hair, man. I miss my hair, man.
Yo, I straight miss my hair, man. Yo,
I wish I can get them deep waves again,
yo,
dog.
I used
Put
to
the
rock them
wave
waves,
cap
bro.
on it.
Yeah, just one day I just looked in the mirror one day. I was like, cause I started rocking a bald head, but then my hair was growing back.
Yeah.
And then I looked in the mirror and the light was shining a little too bright up there. I'm like, what's going on? And it was shallow as well. I'm like, oh man, what's happening?
Like, wait a minute, Bob.
Yo, where'd it go? I'm just rocking bald heads for the rest of my life, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna just look like what's his name? George Jefferson.
George,
Ain't nobody rocking them no more. They just like fucking
Straight
I'm
up,
out
man.
the game, period.
I seen a couple like, yo, what's up with that? Yo.
Hey, who Jamie Foxx played on Muhammad Ali, man?
Oh, dude.
His top was blowed off.
Blowed off.
He was with
Shit.
it, too.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Ain't got no clippers, bro.
Man. You
know what I'm
ain't getting out
saying?
one fuck.
Yeah. I miss
Damn.
mine, man.
Nah, man, but hey, welcome back to the Jay Garrett Show, man. You know what I'm saying? To reiterate, we got Antoine Leary in the building.
What it do?
And I know he don't want me to say this, man, but he's a poet in my eyes, goddamn it. Poet,
Who, me?
Black King, Ronnie Amin in the building.
I thought you were talking about him. Hold on, man.
Man, you heard his work? You heard his work, man?
I have not heard. I
Man.
didn't make it to hear his work at the Kings of Comedy, and I'm pissed off.
Man, hey, look, let me tell y'all something, man. When this brother speak, his poetry is deep. I'm talking about when I get a
Embellishing, bro.
when the inside, when I can hear when somebody say something and this shit touch my soul and the inside, that shit deep as hell, man.
Yeah, dude, embellishing, man.
And that's what he got, man. That's the work he put out there, man. So
I appreciate you because I got low self-esteem, man. You helping me out a little bit, bro. Straight up, bro.
Hey, man, you the most humblest brother. Your humbleness is too much, man. Overly humble.
I appreciate you.
Man, y'all check him out, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but getting back to, you know what I'm saying, balance. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, honesty. And sometimes, man, I don't be honest all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I tell white lies, dog. I do.
Right.
Only because I love the person. And I ain't gonna say shit because it might be offensive.
Right.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause sometimes keeping it real can go wrong.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
We done been there.
So, like, when do you think it's a time to be fully honest? And sometimes you can be like, I ain't gonna touch on that motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
I think the default is always to be honest, right? That's the default.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you have to make assessments to know, you know what I'm saying, when you should pull back. Because everyone talks about keeping it 100. Right. Everybody talks about being real, but everybody can't take the real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they be like, man, just keep it 100 at me. But you don't have the personality or maturity that will enable me to keep it 100 with you all the time.
Right.
So I got to, think about whether I'm going to hurt your feelings or not, or
Right.
whether you have the mental capacity to understand what it is I'm imparting, I'm sharing with you. And so I had to learn that the hard way, because I got to a point where I was like brutally honest. Like I would just say what it is.
Right.
But everybody can't take
They
that.
can't handle the truth.
And that creates more problems, because now you got to coddle them. Now you got to now you got to explain or try to. No, man. So you just have to assess it, So assess where they are at mentally, and see if they can handle the truth. But sometimes, man, sometimes you don't even have the energy to do all that. Sometimes you might as well just. Yeah, bro, your breath kind of clowning, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that way, bro.
Your breath
Fucking
hot
on my
as a
day.
mug. You heard me? You got to tell him, like, man, that wig looks like a hat. It does not go with, So sometimes you don't feel like lying to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you calling them baby hairs? Them hairs grown as a mug. You heard me? Them full-blown sideburns. You heard me? So sometimes, man, the default should always be to tell the truth, to be 100. But again, you have to assess the situation, man, and determine, man, if you got to pull them punches a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, man, honesty is the default, and pretty much everything you have to do, I believe, is have to have some tact, man.
Yeah.
Because every situation not the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people can, like some people want you to lie to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they thinking that's showing love.
Right.
Like they want you to say, like they coming to you, man. They might be like talking bad about themselves, but they really want you to amp them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They might do look fucked up, but they want you to be like, hey, yeah, you looking good. Oh man, that's all I needed to hear. But but if you get with them and say the same thing they saying, they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? now you done probably murked them now. Now they want to kill themselves.
They look at you in a bad light.
Right.
Because now the thing is, oh man, dude, a hater.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
you said it about yourself, bro. I'm just, either you ain't or you is. You know what I'm saying? So it's more tact, man, and I would say with your woman, with your queen, it's definitely have to be tact. Oh. Man, did we touch the wrong subject, brother?
It ain't never the subject, man. We smoke love, hollow. Strap the box at the bottom of the box. Guess what? The shit ain't even spit out of her yet.
No, it looks good.
But it's a good subject matter, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. It's just a wah.
Yeah,
but at the same time.
It's all
At the same
good.
time, it was a good subject matter. Y'all laughing.
No, that's that's a good example, because nobody likes a loose box. So
No, hell no, don't nobody like no damn loose box.
Nah, cause see, I got something to say, right? I went to go support a friend. His son, does the rap music.
Okay.
So I just went out to go support. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was stepping off the stage, and I missed a step. All I know is I was on the floor, but I'm still vibing to the music though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they know I like to sip on my liquor, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't intoxicated this night.
Right.
But that look, the perception was, I'm fucked up.
Right.
I'm like, man, why did this happen?
Right now.
And I just missed the step. I was on the floor. I'm just looking up. And I'm still going with what's going on. But I had to get up.
Right. You
Still had to shake everybody's hand like, all right, partner. Like it never happened. You hear me?
You hit that Beyonce,
They
baby.
laughing
Like,
at you. Hey,
damn.
you know they going. Hey,
Man, you know they told my ass up. Man.
They
I know
gonna
they
tell
told
you.
me up, man. But that's the good thing about being a comedian, man. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you can get that off. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can add it to your repertoire.
I said, God damn it. Yeah, man.
But if you an alpha male, you gotta punch everybody in the face.
Right.
Now they're gonna make fun of you. You gotta.
You better not say something, punk.
It's a wrap.
That's how you looking at it. You better not squeeze the shit out there. You better not say nothing.
Yeah.
It was a wrap. I'm glad I was leaving though. You know, I left clean out the door after that, man.
I was flight out of mind.
He hurt like a mother. You done bang your funny bone and everything.
Remember when Beyonce fell off the stage?
Yo.
No, it was Kelly. Was it Kelly Rowland?
No,
Or
it was Beyonce.
Nah, there was
Somebody-
one where Beyonce fell, but she got up. Nah, yeah, there was one with Beyonce fell, I think.
Yeah, she the one who fell.
And then there was one where the one with Kelly fell when they was on BET.
Yeah.
Like they kept dancing like she wasn't even in the
keep
group.
going like ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Hey, Beyonce is straight soldiers too. You heard her partner fell. She ain't blink her eyes. She just kept on dancing. And she looked at the other one like, you better not move. she good. She'll get up on her own.
That's how I felt. Yeah. And then I'm thinking like, damn, who got a phone? Because I'm like, I hope ain't nobody posting this shit. You know,
Yeah,
everybody got a cell phone
But
going
I'm
live
saying-
on every damn thing.
I'm saying, why you ask who got a phone? Like, what you gonna go erase it, bro? You gonna take their phone, bro?
Like, oh, where your phone at?
Nah, cause you know when you get to a, what I'm saying, a certain level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you start, what I'm saying, all right, let's say if I get famous, right?
Yeah.
And somebody gonna pull that shit back up and try to blackmail me on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man.
And that's one of my fears of really getting out there, man, because everybody gonna try to pull up all the bullshit.
And all you gotta do, man, is ask yourself, what would Will Smith do in this moment? You heard me?
Right.
Because he be taking hits and he'll roll, you heard me? So whatever Will Smith would do, that's what you do. You gonna stay afloat, you heard me?
Yeah, you good. This is my thing. You can't let that be. You have to get there to get to that problem. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that problem stop you from getting there.
Yeah.
Get there, then have that problem. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't. Look, do you not know that I know my baby mama's gonna have so much shit and talk so much shit to do whatever shit they gotta do to think in their mind and get whatever money they think they gonna get and might get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with it, but
Right.
you think it's gonna stop me from being who I am?
Yeah.
Come on with it. I'm ready.
Come on
I'm gonna
with
be
it.
happy that you get it. You ain't gonna get it like that until I
on with
get
it.
there and can give you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you do it early, oopsie,
Right.
you gets nothing.
Right.
I'm hoping you do it early. Come on, 'cause they gonna do it, bro.
Right.
That's life,
Oh man.
man. I done been recorded, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone talking to somebody. I'm thinking my peoples. They recorded me because they know I'm talking about some people. Because I talk. I'm gonna talk. If we talking, I'll talk about some real shit. And I'm hiding it or none of that shit.
Right.
But they didn't know that, so they recording me. I don't know they recording me,
Right.
but they straight recording. This what they do, man.
Right.
This you thinking right. That's why I
Right.
say it's not nothing wrong with overthinking.
Right.
Just don't let it stop you.
Don't let it stop me. Right.
Just
real
don't let
shit,
it
man.
stop you, because there's people out there on you. They
They'll
want to
give you
hate
a
on
whole.
you.
They'll give you a whole fucked up story on you, man.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying?
And people will believe it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Real
know you
shit.
from Adam, but they'll
Hey.
believe everything this person's saying about you, though.
Look, man. Hey, my divorce was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, man. Hey, the ex had a page on TikTok and had me as this culprit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know shit
Oh,
about.
wait, you was on TikTok?
Yeah.
Due to a divorce, bro?
Dog, I'm talking about had me looking bad on this motherfucker. But I ain't know, cause you know what I'm saying.
They would
One-
do
one
it,
of the
bro.
kids- one of the kids came. You know, it was somebody who I was dating, and the kids came to me. They was like, "Hey, you know, they saying this, saying." I'm like, "Hold on."
So they
What the kids know about me? So I get to looking. I'm like, what? This a lie. That's a lie. You know. I'm like, man, let the kids talk.
That's some cold.
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
I'm talking about she had like 30.4K views
Wow.
off of, yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I say, damn.
They
I
can.
don't
They
get-
go. You got to understand.
I'm
that,
talking. Hey,
man.
nah, look,
it
man.
can happen.
Look, man, when you cut the water off, dog, get ready for the bullshit. Now, cause you can pay a motherfucker and keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
You can pay and keep a motherfucking mouth shut. when you cut the water off, oh my God, they're gonna assassinate the shit out you.
And they gonna make it hurt. Kang, 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 kang.
That's why you gotta watch what you do nowadays, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be out here, you know, you can't do too much of nothing for real. Cause
You just gotta be around the right people, man.
Yeah. But even now, like the brother said, you can't. That's not something you can. That's not something we should be tripping off.
Yeah.
Right.
All we need to be tripping off of, man, living our life, trying to live the best life we can and be the best people we can. Everything else, they're gonna be people who are gonna try to exploit that's the name of the game.
That's what
Come
they
up
do.
on
It is.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah.
I tripped off that. Like it's kind of like like LeBron now. You know what I'm saying? When you got a superhero,
Yeah.
they try to find a way to just pull their ass down.
Yeah, that's just what people
And the
do,
motherfucker
man.
ain't did nothing, man.
Straight up.
They just tired of just looking at the same person at the number one spot.
What is,
Like,
man,
what the
like
fuck?
you go on the internet right now. There's somewhere talking about I used to be the manicurist of so and so, and I'm gonna spill their secrets. You was clipping their nails. What secrets you got? Like everybody trying to jockey for a position.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's just the name of the game, to exploit, to come up on whatever bag they think they're gonna get or notoriety. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
These clowns that, you know, they may have a relationship with a celebrity. Then after the relationship's over, they spill the beans about, you know, putting their finger in their booty and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what people do. So just live your life the best way you can, man. People gonna talk regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because if you function with that level of overthinking, you're gonna cause yourself to have a certain amount of anxiety and kill yourself before you enjoy life, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
That's
die
real.
all the time.
That's real talk, man.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
I ain't
real
worried about
talk.
none of that.
Hey man, shit, that's it for today, man. Man, we're gonna tune in next week. And like I say, man, Ronnie, I thank you for coming through.
No, man, no problem, man. Always. I wanna share something if you don't
Okay.
mind. You know,
All right.
as you know, I'm part of a number of different organizations. One of the organizations that I'm with is Freedom Community Center. We exist for the purpose of reimagining safety for our community in terms of crime and violence. And we exist in 3 areas. Number 1, community building. We want to harken back to a time where neighbors knew one another and had each other's best interests. Not only that, man, but we want to create a space where we can exchange ideas, exchange resources, and establish a network that addresses the concerns of the people and build power, because we know that we can't do anything unless we build power as a community. And so that leads to advocacy. Advocating for the issues that affect our people, our community, utilizing our voices, man, to address our concerns. And that comes after we build power, or during the time we build power. And not only that, but empower one another to utilize our voice, you know what I'm saying? And the third one is transformative justice. We know that the criminal justice system, man, does not represent the benefit of the black man in America. We know this. We know that the courts and the police are all tools and instruments of oppression for the black people. That was their origins, and all we got to do is Google it, and it's going to tell you about peonage and the leasing program and the beginning of the police. You know what I'm saying? So to address crime and violence in our community, we can do that as a community if we function as a community. And it just takes us to be brave enough to imagine something different. You know what I'm saying? Because the criminal justice system, they don't approach things from a point of healing and balance. They just want retribution and someone go to jail. But when's the last time have you ever heard about somebody creating a program for victims to heal? You know what I'm saying? If you're really about justice, what about the healing part? So what we do, we have what we call power building meetings twice a month on the 2nd and 4th Thursday of every month at Mission St. Louis on 3108 North Grand. So we invite people to come out at 6 o'clock to 7:30. If you don't have a ride, all you got to do is call us. We'll come and get you. If you got an empty belly, we're going to feed you when you get there. And if you don't want to come out because you got to babysit, you got your children take care of, we got child care on scene. That's how invested we are. And another organization I'm a part of is Black Men Build. So I'm going to just read this real quick because I don't have a lot of time. So I would encourage every black man to look up Black Men Build. This is a new organization, man. It's from coast to coast in every major city, where we're trying to work on every major city having a hub. In St. Louis, we have one here. So the value pledge of Black Men Build: number 1, we are critical thinkers. Number 2, Number one, we are critical thinkers. Number two, we are curious about the moment. And we are coming together to take active responsibility and role in freeing our communities. That's number three. Number four, we are transforming to meet the moment. Number five, we bond with black women and all black people in the fight of true oppression and seeking freedom. So we invite people, man. We're doing some good things in the community. Every month we have a service day where we do something for the community. This month we're having a coat drive, giving winter coats out to kids, for kids. So look up Black Man Build, man. If you want to, man, contribute to the upliftment of your community, man, come on down and be a part of the movement.
Okay.
Oh, man.